Hello students. So now in this lecture we'll see the type number 2, that is the method of least square. Yeah, you can remember this method as least square method. So here can you see the heading? It is given that use the method of least square to fit a trend line, and also you have to obtain the trend value for year 1975. In the question you will have year and the production, and we know that the symbol for year you will take T, and the production, for production you will take YT. YT stand for what? YT stand for what? As I had explained, that YT means it denotes the value of the variable at time T. Once again I will explain, it denotes the value of the variable at time T, and T is what? It is a year. Remember, for the first column, that means for year, for each and every sum of this type, for year you will take T, and for the production you will take YT. As in the previous lecture also, in the previous video also, for year we took T, and for the production we took YT. As in the previous lecture we saw the type number 1, which was based on how to find the trend value for 3 years, 4 years and 5 years moving average. Yes or no? Now in this video we'll see, using the method of least square, how to fit a trend line and also obtain the trend value. Now remember this table. As I had explained in the first video only, there are two types of sum, one for odd, one for even. Now how you will come to know that particular question it is even, yeah, it is odd? Simply count this number 1, 2, 3, that means year. Check the row, number of row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So here we have what? 11 years, and production also 11. So 11 is what? When you will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 is what? It is odd? Yeah, it is even, but it is odd. So when it is odd, here we have some format which you have to remember for odd. Okay, and even for the even also there is a proper format which you have to follow. Okay, so as these are the numbers of observation which I had counted now, 1, 2, 3. Actually this is the number, this is known as n, number of observation. So as we saw there are 11 numbers, so 11 means what? It is known as odd number. Okay, so in this way you have to guess whether the sum is odd, yeah, even. Now always in the first column you will have year, second production, in the third column you have to find u. Okay, now for u there is one formula, and this formula it is for odd. For even it is different, so that we will see afterwards. So for odd, when the numbers of observations are odd, that means when n is equal to odd, so the formula for u will be equal to t minus middle value upon h. So t is what? Here, middle value. So what do you mean by middle value? Listen here, whenever it is an odd number, number of observations are odd, easily you can find your middle number. Whenever it is even number you cannot find. So whenever it is odd, whenever the numbers of observation are odd, like here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes or no? There are 11 numbers. So your middle number will be what? Middle number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So can I say here 1967 is the middle number? 1967 is the middle number. That means middle value. Why it is middle? When you will see Above 1 2 3 4 5 numbers are there, below 1 2 3 4 5 numbers are there, so therefore 1967 is a middle number. So here we have the value of t, then middle number, and h. Here what do you mean by h? H means the difference between the years, difference between the years, two consecutive years, difference between the consecutive years. Basically in statistic language the meaning of h, we used to say width of the class. Yes or no? So consider this first column as a class and the second column as frequency, like that. Okay, so h means difference between the two consecutive years. So when you will find the difference, okay, you will get 1. So check the difference, check the difference. That means width of the class, we can say indirectly. So what is the width between two consecutive class? It is 1. Yes or no? So you have to remember this formula when you will find the value of u. Okay, now after finding the value of u, you will find u square. Then we have to multiply this two column to get uyt. That means the column number fifth, and in the last column you have to find the trend value. Okay, so now we'll see the format, what all things we have to find and we have to remember. Okay, so the first step, we have to find the value of n. N means the number of observation. How many numbers are there? Check 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. So here I will write okay n 11. So here can I say 11 means what? It is odd. After finding the value of n, you will find the middle t value, middle year. So here we have 11. So middle number, can I say here middle number will be what? Middle value will be what? 1967. Whenever, listen here, whenever the number of observation it is odd, easily you can find the middle value. Okay, so here we got 1967. So here we got what? 1967. Okay, h means what? H, it's the width of the class, we can say, or else we can say difference between the two consecutive years. So when you will minus and see for each and every, take any two consecutive years, you will get the value as 1 only. Okay, so here we got the value of h as 1. Okay, after h you will use the formula u to find the column number 3. So here what is the formula for u is t minus middle value upon h. So t is what? We don't know, we have t, it is 1962 90, means that means here t we have 11 numbers. Yes or no? So we'll keep this t as it is for a while. Middle value is what? 1967. And what is h? H is what? 1. So when you will write 1, what you will get? You will get t minus 1967 upon 1 only. So that means you will get t minus 1967 only. Yes or no? So what I will do, in place of writing u, I will write a formula. You can write this formula, t minus middle value upon h, or else you can write this t minus 1967, or else you can write u only. It's okay, no problem. So here we got using this formula, and remember this formula, it is for odd only. For even the formula is different. Remember this. Okay, so using the formula here we got t minus 1967. So exactly what you will do here, we'll see now how to find the value of u for each and every year. It is very simple. See here, check the first value of t, it is 1962. So 1962 minus 1967, 19, simply what you will do, you will substitute the value of t here. Next will be 1963, next will be 1964 and subtract. So for the first one, 1962 minus 1967, so you will get minus 5. Second, minus 4. Third, minus 3. Then 1965, 1967, minus 2, minus 7. So when you will subtract my 1967 to itself, 1967, you will get what? 0. 1968 minus 1967, 1. 1969, 1967, 2. So this will be what? 3, 4, and last one will be 1972 minus 1967, 5. So here, okay, so here now listen, I will show one trick to write the value of u, and it is only for odd numbers. The trick, it is only applicable for odd numbers, and when the consecutive years, that means the value of h is 1. Remember, when the value of h is 1, easily you can write the value of u. Now see the trick. What is the trick here? See the middle number, and this trick, it is applicable whenever it is odd. It is only for odd. For even the trick, it is different. So when you will see the middle number, can you see the middle number? Middle number. For the middle number, straight away you write 0, because whenever you will subtract the year with itself, so you will get 0. Okay, below you will write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Above you will write minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 1. It is like a number line. Remember, whenever the values are odd numbers, number of observations are odd, so the value of u look like a number line. Yes or no? Middle number is what? 0, and above negative numbers, below will be positive. Below positive, above negative. Got the point? After this, you will find this square. Minus 5 square is what? 25. Yes or no? Minus 4, 16. Minus 3, 9. Minus 2 square, 4. Minus 1 is 1. 0 is 0. 1 square is 1. 2 square is 4. 3 square is 9. 4 square is 16. 5 square is 25. Understood? Now, after that, what you will do? Okay, after this, you will multiply u and yt. Which two column? U and yt, to get the column number 5th. Okay, so we'll start multiplying. So when you will multiply 0 into minus 5, you will get 0. 0 into minus 4, you will get 0. 1 into minus 3, minus 3. Yes or no? So the next will be what? Minus 2. Next, minus 4. 2 zeros are 0. 4. Yes or no? This will be what? 18. 21. 10 fours are 40. Between these two, okay, 8 5 it is what? 40. So here we got u yt also. Understood? Okay, so now listen here. So first we wrote the value of n, then after that we got the middle t value. So whenever it is odd numbers, odd values, so easily you can find the middle value. H means the width, we can say the difference between the two consecutive years. For odd you will use this formula, and for even it is different. Okay, remember this. Now from the table you have to find the values of n, total of yt, total of u, total of u square, and total of u yt. Okay, now we'll find the totals. Okay, so let's begin. We'll check here. First n is what? First n, yes or no? So n, so n 11. After that, total of yt, total of this, total of u, total of this, total of u square, total of u white. That means we have to find the total of second, third, fourth, and fifth column. Yes or no? So here 0 plus 0, 2, 6, 7, 8, 4 plus 9, 7, 10. So and this will be what, 30. So plus 8, so you will get 46 here. We'll check for this. Minus 5. So whenever in any column, whenever you see negative numbers and positive number, see to it that first solve the positive number, and after getting the answer subtract the numbers, or else first solve all the positive number and keep aside, then all the negative numbers keep aside, and then solve together. Okay, now here clearly we can see that we have the opposite numbers here. Minus 5 5, minus 4 4, minus 3 3, minus 2 2, minus 1 1. So you can say opposite number will get cancelled. Minus 1 1, minus 2 2. So here the value of u will be what? 0. So remember, for odd the value of u here is what? 0. And whenever the value of h is 1, always the value of u will be like this only. Middle number will be 0, above negative, below positive, and the total will be always 0 only. Okay, now we'll find the total of u square. So 25 25, we cannot cancel here. Remember this, both are positive numbers. If the symbols are opposite, plus and minus, then only we can cancel it. Okay, so 25 25 100. Okay, so when you will add this 25 16, yes or no, 25 plus 16, 25 plus 16, 41, then plus 9, you will get 50 plus 4 plus 1, that means 55, 55 0 55, then plus 1, 56, 60 plus 9, 69 plus 16, 85 plus 25, that means 110. Here we got 110. Now remember this, the addition part, subtraction, multiplication, division, you have to solve by yourself manually. Please, it's my request, don't use the calculator while practicing, or even in the board exam also, as in the board exam the calculator is not allowed. But don't keep the habit of solving the sums, addition, subtraction, division, multiplication part by calculator. Okay, don't keep the habit. Please try to solve this all the basic things like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division part by yourself manually. Okay, it's my request. Whether it is chapter number 1, chapter number 2, chapter number 3, basic things, division part, addition part, multiplication part, don't keep the habit of solving the sums in calculator. If you keep the habit, so it will create a big problem during the exam time. Okay, as in the exams calculators are not allowed. Okay, so you have to be quick while adding, subtracting, multiplication, while division also. Understood? Addition, subtraction and multiplication part for small numbers are very easy, but division it takes a time. But this all things are the basic which you had studied in your previous standards, as in the basic all the things is what there in 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th standard. Okay, and you should know this all things to tackle and to solve the sums. Okay, remember this please. It's my request, don't use the calculator while practicing also. Understood? Okay, so we'll move forward. So here we have the value of ut. Now here some values are positive and some values are negative, but this column it is not same as this. Like here we have the opposite numbers, no? Here we have -3, -2, -4. Okay, so here what exactly you will do first, listen here. So whenever you have some negative numbers and the positive numbers, first add the positive numbers. So here 4 plus 18 is 22, then 22 plus 21. You have to be quick, huh? Very quick while adding and subtracting, and even in the multiplication division also. 21 plus 40, 83 plus 40, 123. Then we'll subtract this number. 123 minus 4, 119 minus 2, so 119 minus 2, 117, and 117 minus 3, it's 114. Please don't use the calculator, otherwise it will create a big problem for you all during the exam time, as calculators are not allowed in the exams. Okay, now so done with this part. We got the total of yt, even the total of u also, even the total of u square, and then uyt also. So here we'll write the values. Okay, total of yt is 46, u is what, 0, then u square is 110, and uyt is 114. Yes or no? Now after this what you will do, now listen here. After finding the total of each and every column, here you have to use this two formula. This two formula, it is known as the normal equation, and the third formula actually it is a equation of the trend line. That means the question which we have to find using the least square method, you have to fit a trend line. So this is known as the equation of, the third one is known as the equation of trend line. Using this formula only we have to find the trend value for each and every year. Okay, so that's not the end of the sum. Now we have to use this two formula, and after that this third one. Okay, so now we'll see what is the formula. The equation of trend line is given as yt. So here yt is what, the production part. Yes or no? Basically we used to say that it is a production part. Here what is the formula? Listen here, the equation of the trend line is what, yt is equals to a dash plus b dash u. Now here we know that what is u. U is what, this part na, which we got by using the formula t minus middle value upon h, where a dash and b dash is what, a dash and b dash, they are the coefficient, we can say they are the coefficient. Okay, now so that means we have to find the trend value using the formula. That means yt is equals to a dash plus b dash u. So when you will put the first year yt, t in place of t, when you will put 1962, so for the year 1962 we require the value of, it means, what do you mean by this formula? Listen here, yt. So for the year, which year, if you want to find the trend value for the first row, so the year is what? So for the year 1962, if you want to find the trend value for the 1962, okay, so you require the value of a dash and b dash. So without knowing the value of a dash and b dash, you cannot find the trend value for each and every year. So the first step is what? You have to find the value of a dash and b dash. So here we have two normal equation. So you have to use the first one. So when you will apply this first one, that total of yt, so when you will put the total of yt value, the value of n, the value of a dash, so here we don't have the value of a dash, even b dash also. When you will put the value of total of u, as u is what? 0. So when this value is 0, so this b dash into 0 will be what? 0. In simple language I will explain now. When you will apply this first formula, in the first formula you will get the value of a dash, and when you will apply the second one, you will get the value of b dash. Why? So listen here, as here total of u is what? Total of u is what? 0. So when you will put 0, so this part completely will be 0 and you will get the value of a dash. In the second equation, when you will replace this total of u by 0, so this complete part will be 0 and you will get the value of b dash. So in simple language, when you will apply the first formula, you will get a dash. When you will apply the second formula, you will get b dash. Understood? Now after getting these two values, substitute the value of a dash and b dash here, and even the value of u. As for 1962, the first is -5. So after putting each and every value, so you will get the equation of, by using this formula, that means equation of trend line, you will get the trend value for each and every years. Like here first you got for 1962, then you will get for 1963, and then so on. Using this formula, this is the main formula, by using this formula we have to find the trend value. Okay, so now listen here. So now we'll apply the first formula. Okay, so now listen here, the first one is what? Therefore total of yt is equals to n a dash, okay, a dash plus b dash total of u. Yes or no? Okay, so these are the normal equation. We'll write normal equation. So we'll substitute the value. So in the first case, that means when you will apply the first formula, you will get the value of a dash. In second, you will get the value of b dash. Yes or no? As I had explained, when you will replace the value of u, total of u, 0 and 0, here you will get a dash and here you will get b dash. So let's see. So total of yt is what? Total of yt is 46. N is what? N is 11. A dash we have to find, b dash we have to find, total of u is 0. So therefore 46 equals to 11 into a dash, and this is 0. So therefore we can say what? 46 upon 11 equals to a dash. So therefore a dash, so when you will divide this part, 46 upon 11, okay, and as I told just now only, addition, subtraction, multiplication you have to do by yourself. Okay, as when you will divide this 46 divided by 11. Okay, so you will get the answer. So here I will write the answer directly. You will get 4.1818. Okay, now the value of a dash and b dash up to 4 decimal place you will find, up to 4 decimal place. Okay, it is compulsory, up to 4 decimal place you have to find as per the rule of this chapter. A dash b dash up to 4 decimal place. And please, this calculation part, please try it by yourself. As a teacher, I did my duty of explaining the concept, the tricks and techniques, and the presentation part. Yes or no? How to solve the sum. This all things are basic: addition, subtraction, division, multiplication. This all things you have to try by yourself, because this all things, the basic part, it was there in your okay lower standard. So as my duty, as a teacher's duty, I did my duty, that teaching the concept, the tricks, techniques, and the presentation part. Understood? Please, the division part, try it by yourself. Okay, understood? Okay, so as I wrote the answer directly, now as you will get the value of a dash, after that you will apply the second formula. So what is the second formula here? So here the second formula is what? Again the normal equation, again the normal equation. The second one is what? Total of u y t is equals to a dash total of u plus b dash total of u square. So total of u y t is, total of u y t is what? 114. A dash, here we have 4.1818. You can substitute the value, or else total of u is what? 0. So 0 into any number, that part will be 0 only, no? So no need of substituting the value here. Okay, plus b dash we have to find, and total of u square is what? Total of u square is, here we have 110. Okay, after this 114 equals to, this part will be 0 plus b dash into 110. So the next part will be what? 114 equals to b dash into 110. So therefore 114 upon 110 equals to b dash. Okay, so planes, this part also you solve, you divide and check, you will get the answer. Take your time. Okay, and solve this part, as here I got the answer. So directly I will write, so 1.0364. I hope you all might be knowing the how to divide any two numbers. Yes or no? Division part you all might be knowing. So when you will divide, here you will get what? 1.0, yes or no, 364, up to 4 decimal place you have to consider. Okay, so here we got the value of a dash and b dash. Okay, please don't use the calculator even while practicing also. Don't keep the habit of solving the sums in calculator. Okay, please, it's my request, do the calculation, this division part, manually by yourself. Okay, so now as we got the value of a dash and b dash, so now you will use the last formula, that means the equation of trend line. So what is the equation? Is yt is equals to a dash plus b dash u. So what is A dash? It is 4.1818 plus B dash is what? 1.0364 into U. So here we got the equation of trend line. Okay, now simply what you will do, listen here. Now we'll see how to find the values. Now we have to find the trend value for each and every row. Simply what you have to do. So for suppose for we have to find for 1962. Okay. So YT, that means the trend value for the first row. YT means for 1962. Simply you will replace the value of U by -5. Yes or no? -5. Okay, so here I will write the formula for the trend value is, okay, is A dash plus B dash U. So simply replace the value of U for each and every row. You will get the trend value of every year. Okay. So now I will calculate and show for first and second, and please try the remaining part by yourself. Okay. Okay. So now here I will show the calculation for first and second, and the remaining please try by yourself. So here 4.1818, so plus minus is minus. So when you will multiply this part, which one? 1.0364 into 5. So 5 fours are 20. So this part will be what? When you will multiply, 5 ones are 5, 5 threes are 15, 5 point, I guess 5.18. One eight one. Okay, so this will be 5.182. So after that we have to subtract with what? 4.1818. So when you will subtract 4, okay, so this part will be what? 4 minus 5. Listen here, 4 minus 5 is what? Minus 1. So point, so when you will solve this part, this will be 0.0002. Check minus and check, you will get the same answer. Okay, so here we got the answer for the year 1962. We got the trend value. So here you will write the answer minus 1.0002. Okay, using the same formula. Okay, now we'll find for the year 1963. Okay, so now listen here, in exam no need of showing this part. Roughly you can solve and then substitute the value directly. Okay, just simply solve for 1 and 2 and show that fair part in the paper, and for the remaining section roughly you can solve and then substitute the value. There is no marks for this section, this calculation part. Understood? Okay, so solve this part roughly and substitute the value there. So we'll find for 1963 now. So using the formula, it is 4.1818 plus 1.0364 into, so here value of U is what? -4. So -4 for 1962 it was -5. Yes or no? So 4.1818 plus minus is minus. Okay, so 1.0364 into 4. When you will do 4 fours are 16, one carry. Okay, 25, and this plus minus minus 4 ones are 4, 4 zeros are 0, 1 1 I, so this will be what, 6 5 4 1, and 4 ones are 4. So when you will subtract 4.1818, so this part will be what, 0.04 minus 4 is what, 0 na, 1 minus 1 is what, 0, yes or no? So when you will solve this part in this way, 8 minus 6 is what, 263. So you will get 0.0362. So 0.0362. So using this formula, replacing the value of u first by -5, then by -4, then by -3, then by -2. Okay, then only you will get the value, then only you will get the column number sixth one, that is trend value. So this is the equation of trend line. Using this formula you have to find the trend value. Simply you will replace the value of u by -5, first by -5, then -4. In this way you will find your answer. I hope you all understood how to find the value of a dash, then b dash. After finding the value of a dash and b dash, substitute the value here, and after that replace the value of u by -5, -4, -3, like that. So you will get the value. Understood? And please try the remaining part by yourself, replacing the value of u by -3, -2, you will get the answer. So as I wrote the answer directly for 1964, 65, 66 till 1972, I wrote the answer directly here. Okay, still that is not end of the sum. After that, can you see the adding? A small part is remaining now. Okay, small part. So as per the question which is given, use the method of least square to find the trend line and also obtain the trend value for year 1975. Actually we have to find the trend value for each and every year as well as for 1975 also. Now listen here. Here the question, it is still 1972 only. So where is 1975? Assume that here we have 1973. Next value is 1973. So and then after that 1974 and then 75. And then for 1975 you have to find the trend value. So to find the trend value, this is the formula, yes or no? After that we got this value, that is yt is equals to 4.1818 plus 1.0364 into u. Now we have to find the trend value for the year 1975. So for 1975, as per the rule, we require the value of u, no? As like 1962 it was -5, 1963 it was -4. So after replacing the value of minus u, you will get the value of 1965, 1963. Okay, as for 1962 here we got -1.002, for 63 we got 0.0362. Okay, so now as per the question it says that you have to find the trend value for 1975. 1975, 1975. So for 75, as for 62 is what, -5, for 63 is what, -4. So what will be the value of u for 1975? Okay, so now listen here, how to find the value of u. It is very simple. Like for 73, as it is 1 2 3 4 5 5 na, so what will be the next number? 6 only. For 1973 it will be 6, 74 it will be 7, and for 75 it will be 8. Okay, so here we'll put the value of 8, and here in the reason you can write for 1975 u is equals to 8. Okay, so 4.1818, so here plus only, so 8 fours are 32, yes or no? Multiply, you will get the answer 32, 48, 49, 50, 21, 24, 25, 26, 29. Okay, 2.8. Then after that add 4.1818. So here you will get the answer, 0 2 3 8 4 12 12.4730. Okay, so here we got the answer because 8 plus 2 will be what? 0. So here we got the answer, that is 12.473. But now listen here, for 62 to 72, okay, for trend value you will solve the part roughly, but for 60 75 you will show this step in the paper in the board exam. Okay, for 62 to 72 it's okay, solve it roughly and then substitute the value directly. But as in the question says that we have to find the trend value for the year, so whatever the year they had given, whether it is 1975, 1979, 1980, that part you will show in the examination with the calculation part. Calculation also you will do here in only, but for the remaining section roughly you will solve this part and then substitute the value directly. But for that particular year you will present the sum. So now listen here, once again I will explain. First you will draw the table, after you will find all the values, you will use this two formula in which you will get the value of a dash and b dash. In every sum see to it that when you will use the first formula you will get a dash, and then in the second formula you will get b dash only. Okay, after getting the value of a dash and b dash, apply the equation of trend line, simply find the answer for first and second, write down the answer. For the remaining you can solve roughly and you can substitute the value. But for the final answer, whatever the year they had said that you have to find, like here we have to find the trend value for 1975, so you this part you will show in the exam. Okay, this part, this section, this whole part of a and b, and this complete part you will show. I hope you all understood the method and the concept to find the trend values. Okay, so this method actually it is known as method of least square, where we had used the formula of trend line to find the trend value. I know the sum is very big, very lots of calculation was there. Okay, but as per the board exam, this concept, this sum, it is very important for 4 mark sum. It is a proper 4 mark sum. Listen, it is a proper 4 mark sum, as it is very important. As in this chapter, this method, I guess in the examination this method will come for 2021. Okay, so I know the sum is very lengthy, but when you will practice, see to that you have to, as there is a proper time management for each and every sum. Okay, for this sum you have to complete this sum uh, within 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, and please try at least 2 3 sum based on this, so you will feel comfortable. Okay, I hope so you got the idea about this method. If you understood this method, so after that we can start with our next part, and the next part it is based on even numbers and what will be the change, and the change will be only this section, this formula, and the rest, the explanation part, the solving part, which I had explained in this video for the odd number. For even number also it is same to same, but simply this, the value of u will change. The value of u will change. Why the value of u will change? Because the formula will change here, and the rest same thing, you will find the value of n, middle value, so and so, so and so. You will apply the formula of equation of trend line to find the trend values for each and every year. Okay, so now we'll see one example based on even numbers, even values. Okay, so now we'll take one example based on even number. Just now only we saw how to find the answer for odd, and even I had explained also there is no change actually. The solving part for even and odd actually it is same. The change is only the one thing, the formula for odd and even. So this is the formula for even, t minus mean of 2 middle value upon h upon 2. Here the formula is t minus middle value upon h. That's the change. And the rest, when you will see the presentation part, it is almost same. So I wrote all the values directly. So simply I will explain the sum and we'll see the changes, small changes which are there for even. Okay. So as per the rule, first t will come, then yt, then u. So for even, so here the formula is what? T minus mean of 2 middle value. Mean of 2 middle value. Now listen here. What do you mean by this? First you will write the value of n. So when you will see the number of observation here, how many rows are there, that means how many number of years are there. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So that means there are 10 rows. So n means the number of observations, so n equals to 10. 2 middle t value, 2 middle t value. Remember this, whenever it is odd number you will get the middle value easily. Whenever it is even number, the middle value will lies between two numbers. Like here we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So your middle number will lies between these two, this two. Yes or no? So here we'll get actually two values, two middle t values. So why I wrote here two middle t value, because whenever it is even number, the middle number will always lies between the two numbers. Whenever it is odd, you will get the answer directly. So remember this, even number, that middle number will lies between these two. So that's why you have to take these two middle t values. Okay, so now we we will get two middle values. So when you will see for 1980 and 1981, okay, above we left with 1 2 3 4 numbers and below we left with 1 2 3 4 numbers. So that means these are the two middle t values, 1980 1981. H are the same, difference between the two consecutive years. Width we can say, again the value of h is 1 only, subtract and see h1. So when you will use this formula, u equal to t minus mean of two middle value. Okay, so I will show how you will get this answer, this part. So t is what here, so u equals to, keep this t as it is, mean of two middle number. Two middle number is what? Two middle number is what? 1980 plus 1981. Yes or no? What do you mean by mean? Average. Average of this two middle number, na? Two. Average of two. So average and mean means what? We know the formula. Sum of all number divided by total number. How many numbers are there? There are two numbers, so divide by 2 upon h by 2. So here value of h is what? 1 by 2. So t minus, when you will add this number 1980 plus 1981, yes or no? 1981. So the answer will be 3961 divided by 2 upon 1 by 2. So t minus 3961, okay, when you will divide by 2, so you will get 1980.5, and this 1 upon 2, okay, reciprocal this value, so this will be 2 by 1. So the final result will be what? 2 t minus 1980.5. Understood? So when you will solve, you will get the value of u. So that part, this section you will write here. Simply take the value of t, substitute the value like 1976, you will write 1976 minus 1980.5, and then you will multiply, you will get minus 9. Same for 1977, you will get minus 7, then minus 5, minus 3, minus 1, so on. Okay, now remember this: whenever observation is even numbers, there are even numbers, so the trick will be what? Like this. For odd number, remember this, like a number line. Middle number will be what? 0, above negative, below positive, like a number line. Here, what exactly we will do? Opposite number. Can you see? We are getting the same number, but they are opposite. And they are the odd numbers. Can you see? They are the odd numbers. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Yes or no? So, upside will be what? Same only, but opposite. Minus 1, minus 3, minus 5. So, remember, whenever it is a odd, center will be what? 0, above negative, below positive. Remember this trick. Okay, directly you can write the answer. Okay, no need of doing this step. 1962 minus 1967, same here also. 1976 minus 1980.5, then multiply by 2. No need, straight away. See middle two number, okay, and goes on writing the odd numbers in opposite direction, means opposite number, like odd numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So here will be minus 1, minus 3, minus 5, minus 7, minus 9. Okay, after that you will find u square, then this 2 part multiply, okay, and then we all know how to find the trend value. So now you will get the value of total value of yt, total of u, total of u square, and total of u yt. Okay, after that write all the values from the table. You will get n yt, yes or no. Then you will use the first formula. As I said, in the first formula you will get the value of a dash, in the second formula you will get the value of b dash. Okay, I wrote the answer directly. So here we got the value of a dash and b dash using the first formula and second formula. I had explained each and everything in the previous sum, as we were solving which one? For the odd numbers, odd values. Okay, I had explained how to substitute the value and how to find the value of a dash and b dash. After that you will use this formula. This formula is known as equation of trend line. Okay, because equation of line is what? This is the formula, and without knowing this two value, which one? A dash and b dash, we cannot find our trend values, yes or no. So we require the value of a dash and b dash. Substitute the value, and simply what you will do now, replace one value of u. First you will put 9, then minus 7, then minus 5, then minus 3, like that. So you will get the value of last column, that is trend value of each and every year, yes or no. So here I did for the first one. For the first one, what is the value of u? That is minus 9, so I wrote minus 9. Multiply, you will get this answer. So plus and minus is minus, so when you will solve, you will get this answer. Okay, for rest, solve the sum roughly. Okay, find the answer, but for the main part, as we have to find the trend value for the year 1987. So that part you will show in the exam. For 1976 to 85, roughly you can solve. At least for first and second, you show the calculation part in the paper, write in the value, and for rest, okay, you can solve roughly. But for the fair, means for the last one, which you have to find the actual question, which is there for the year 1987, okay, that you have to show in the paper. That part you cannot do roughly, okay. So now, so here we have the value of a dash, value of b dash. We require the value of u. Again, it is very simple to find the value of u, as we have to find the answer for the year 1987. So the next will be what, 86, and next will be what, 87. So as per the rule, here we are getting the odd numbers. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So for 86 it will be what, 11, and 87 it will be what, 13. Yes or no? So here we'll put the value of u as 13. After that you will multiply this 2 value. Yes or no? That means 0.4485 into 13. Okay, so multiply. So 3 5s are, when you will solve this part, 13 5s are, 13 8s are, 13 4, 13 5, 0 3 8 52. Okay, so 5.8305 you will get. Okay, so you will add with this 4.2, so you will get this part. I will write here 5.8305. So 4.2 plus 5.8305, so you will get this 5 will be same, 0 will be same, 3 will be same, 8 to 10.4910. So the final answer will be what, 10.0305. Okay, so once again I will explain. The first column will be same, t, second yt. Okay, so the presentation part actually it is same. The change is only the formula of u. This is the formula for odd, and this one for even. Odd, t minus middle value upon h, here t minus mean of 2 middle value upon h by 2. So when you will solve, you will get this answer. Okay, for odd, here we got this one. Okay, so remember this. I'd explained and I'd shown the calculation part for even also, how you will get this part 2t minus 1980.5. Okay, after that simply substitute the value of t, replace the value, you will get this answer. Okay, so now what is the shortcut for you whenever it is odd numbers? Remember, the answer will be like a number line. Whenever it is a even numbers, so the middle number will lies between 1980 and 81. See to it that below number will be the odd numbers and above number will be the same but opposite symbol. So 1 3 5 7 9. So here this all section will be what, odd numbers, and then this will be what, negative numbers of this. Remember this. Okay, and the rest after that you will apply the formula of 2 normal to get the value of a dash and b dash, then the trend line, substitute the value of u to get the actual answer. So here we have to find the trend value for 1987. So here for 1987 the answer is 10.0305. I hope you all understood both the methods for odd and even, also how to find the trend value for each and every year using the concept of odd and even. Okay, so in the next lecture we'll see the last type, that is type number 3, and type number 3 is what, graphical method.